Hello. So, I thought I'd put together a video showing off the new frost sorceries that came with the DLC. I was super psyched to play around with them because I heard that snap freeze could become bread and butter for sorcerers. The first thought I had is that the new frost sorceries, they look fucking cool. So I took to the arena and tried it out, and I came to one pretty sound conclusion, and that's that frost magic is just kinda underwhelming. Now, I'm no stranger to sorcery. I actually think it's pretty good in 1v1 duels, but to be honest, the frost sorceries don't even come close to a lot of the spells. So, the frozen weapon buff, it adds the frost status effect to any buffable weapon, and as far as I can tell, it adds the same amount of frost damage as Karthus Rouge does bleed damage. Thing is, when someone slaps Rouge onto a Karthus curved sword or an Onikiri, you know your opponent means business, and one slip up is going to take away 3/4 of your life bar. But these weapons, they've already got inherent bleed damage, so Rouge just makes it process that much quicker in just a few swings or even a single combo. The big problem with the frozen weapon buff is that there's not really any weapons out there that can take advantage of it. Any weapon that has inherent frost damage is unbuffable, which means it's going to take 7 or 8 swings of your weapon to even process frostbite. By then your opponent's rolling away till it cools down, and even if you somehow manage to inflict frostbite, all it's going to do is really around 200 or so damage. Yeah, I know it kind of slows stamina regen and it decreases the opponent's defenses slightly too, but it's not enough in my opinion to make it worth using when you can just slap on crystal magic weapon or even a resin and just get better damage out of your weapon instead. To be perfectly honest, I sort of knew frozen weapon would be nothing special, but I at least thought it could be viable together with snap freeze. Now, snap freeze is an area of effect spell. It can inflict frostbite status on the opponent, but again, it's pretty bad at the job. The opponent actually has to stand inside the frost cloud for around 6 or 7 seconds for it to process. And of course, even if it does process, it doesn't do much damage to make it worthwhile. The cast time is slow, and people can just roll out of the cloud the moment frostbite is about to process and take advantage of their iframes. Suffice to say, after a few duels I decided it's not really worth my time to play around with it anymore. Maybe I'm missing something, but if you've played around with these new spells and found a good use for it, let me know in the comments. I really hope FromSoft buff these sorceries because, as I said, they look really cool and it's always fun to play around with different stuff. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the video. I added all the duels that were successful, so it's not really an accurate representation of the frost sorceries, but hey, here they are.